Hello everybody. So today I have a video on setting the Crysis configuration files so you can play it on a high-end PC. Um, I've really only had a decent PC over the last couple of years and never actually got to play Crysis, so I thought I'd make an attempt at it now. But when I first started playing the game, I noticed that I either had a really low frame rate per second cap, or I couldn't set the resolution to 1080, which is normally what I game at. So I have a 144 hertz monitor, generally game at 1920 by 1080, and I'm currently using an overclocked 7700K and a GeForce GTX 1070 superclock. So I figured I'd make an attempt at playing this game and seeing what I could get. However, as I said, I saw a weird resolution issue and a weird frame rate issue. So in order to fix that, what you'll need to do is go to My Documents, My Games, Crysis, and then you'll see that there's a game.cfg file here. You can edit this with Notepad. So I think by default the max resolution for the game is 1600 by 900. So in order to change this, there's two fields. There's r_height and r_width. You can go in and set this to the pixel size for whatever you're gaming at. Now, I haven't had a chance to try 4K because I don't have a 4K monitor, but you'll set 1080 for the height and 1920 for the width. So once you've done that, you can save the file and then close it out. And the rest of the settings are actually done within the game. So I'll launch that up, and I'm actually just going to switch over my audio so that way you don't hear the game through the microphone as well. Okay, so we're in the game here, and as you can see, I've got some spec information up in the corner. This is the FPS counter, and as you can see, it is ridiculously high. I've noticed that once I get into the game, this normalizes down to what you would expect. Basically, it'll jump above 144 hertz or 144 frames per second, which it technically shouldn't, but most of the time it stays under that, so the game looks pretty normal. So what we'll need to do to make it so that you don't see any, an FPS cap or even tearing or anything like that, we'll go into Options, System Settings, and then for graphics, turn off VSync because this will cap the game at 50 FPS. So if you have a decent monitor and you know your game is going to run higher than that, turn that off. And then the other thing I noticed was with motion blur on, there was a lot of really weird issues. Like, I don't know if I quite want to call it tearing, but it didn't look good. The game looks better with it off. So once you've turned off VSync and you've turned off motion blur, you'll also notice that the video mode is now at 1920 by 1080, despite the fact that it's maxed out at 1600 by 900. You can click apply. And then just to show you how the game runs, I'll play a little bit of it. I'm not really a good commentator or anything, so I won't say too much.
Energy critical. Idaho Command, the ground ahead is ripped apart. You gotta get earth movers up here from the harbor before you can advance.
Solid copy, Nomad. You're on your own till otherwise advised.
Understood.
Critical. Maximum strength. Maximum strength.
Alright, so that's that. That's basically how the game performs with modern hardware and the settings that we use. I hope this video was helpful for you, and thanks for watching.